The Divine Secret Garden Series, Book 2 Alien Seed. The Virtual World of Gods and Humans. My intention is to reveal the lost knowledge of the good news and not the fearful dogma that has been passed down, which intimates the idea that most will be destroyed by a supreme being called God. The following work is not going to be easy to handle. I am not claiming absolutism in my work, I am only presented ideas to allow the mind to operate in a different mode. This information is going to reveal a hidden secret that will lay out the groundwork to illustrate the overwhelming possibility that our world and cosmos was created and conquered by a race of fallen angels, under the guise of what we may call alien gods, a very long time ago. And from that time forward, Earth has been under the administration of fallen spirits, wearing costumes such as reptilians, greys, and a whole host of demonic rulers. And yes, even the human costume. They are deceiving the entire world using a fallen system called the illusory holographic simulation matrix, while using the ancient writs such as the Christian Bible and many other religious and secular writings to manipulate the world. These beings are war-minded, bloodthirsty anarchists that call themselves Lord Gods. And they have children stationed on this planet that live amongst the children of the Father. Now read and understand this parable that Jesus Christ revealed. In it will reveal the secret of the ages. It is important to understand that the Bible, along with other ancient literature, was created as a mixture of truth and error, right and wrong, good and evil. It doesn't mean that some of the text was not accurate, or that its history may be incorrect. It simply means that it was designed to deceive people into believing a false spirit, i.e., an artificial spirit. Matthew 13:24 He put another parable before them, saying, The kingdom of heaven may be compared to a man who sowed good seed in his field. But while his men were sleeping, his enemy came and sowed weeds among the wheat and went away. When the plants came up and bore grain, then the weeds appeared also. And the servants of the master of the house came and said to him, Master, did you not sow good seed in your field? How then does it have weeds? He said to them, An enemy has done this. The servants said to him, Then do you want us to go and gather them? But he said, No, lest in gathering the weeds you root up the wheat along with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And at harvest time I will tell the reapers, Gather the weeds first and bind them in bundles to be burned, but gather the wheat into my barn. It is necessary for you to see how all of this took place, and how it is still functioning even during our time. The parable above has a twofold meaning. The message that is being sent was during the time when Jesus Christ walked this earth, where he was teaching the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, until the supplanter, a second Christ or Antichrist, was brought in. The mystery that he revealed came in the form of words. These words were called seeds. Thus, Jesus was sowing seeds of the good word. From this time forward, this word that was revealed was taken and later added into the book of books, or what we call the Bible, which has a hidden meaning, revealing Babel. The word Babel from ancient Hebrew comes from the root word balal, meaning to mix, mingle, confuse, or confound. Its signature is simply BBL. It literally comes from the root to mix or confuse. Now we can begin to understand the secret of what Jesus was revealing. There is an alternative meaning to this parable also, and it implies exactly as to what Babel or Bible really represents. The problem is, Many forgot the warning of this parable, in that what Jesus was warning was that another seed/word was going to be planted side by side with the original seed/word. The Bible was not going to ever be the original mysteries spoken of by Jesus, but a mixture of truth and error. Now understand the mystery. The seed has a twofold meaning. The seed is the word of Christ, as well as it is the children of the father and mother. When the seed was first planted, it was pure, like a newborn child. Later the enemy came and planted a new seed side by side with the original seed. They did not, I repeat, did not completely remove the original seed/word. They let it remain. Meaning both seeds and versions would appear in the same foundational format to eventually produce the BBL. What this means is the Bible is not, I repeat, is not the infallible word of truth, but a mixture of truth and error. Wheat and tares. Jesus warned us about this in these parables. Now the second fold meaning is, the seed are the children of the Father, and the enemy came and planted another seed, and that seed was a race of beings that we term alien/angels. These were extraterrestrials that came to this realm due to their exile from their world. Dimension. And many of them incarnated alongside humans. But they were not human, yet appeared in every way as a human. And the two would grow side by side until the harvest or separation that comes at the end of every grand cycle or the end of the ages. Now read closely. 2 Timothy 2:15 Study to show thyself approved, rightly dividing the word of truth. Why would anyone need to divide the word of truth? Because it is mixed with error. It is not infallible. One must separate the wheat from the chaff within the word. This is because it was resided with a foreign seed that is deadly poison. Therefore, the Bible has contradictions all through it, because the enemy sowed another seed alongside with the original seed. Your job and mine is to separate the two seeds to access the truth. 1 Thessalonians 5:21 Prove all things, hold fast to that which is good. This verse proves that not everything in the word is good. You must divide it and then hold on to that which is good and release the error, or you will be compromised. The Bible is part of the mystery of iniquity, of the Babylon or Biblean mystery religion. It was corrupted by the enemy to become a deadly mixture of good and evil, truth and error, God and devil. And if you swallow or download every word as being correct and infallible, then you will surely have drunk of the vine of the wrath of deception and illusion. The Bible was carefully coded to have only 66 books when there were hundreds and hundreds of early and later writings. But only 66 books were allowed in the final script. The creation day for mankind has always been illustrated by the number 6. On the 6th day, and the theme of the Bible is designed to implant the seed of darkness via the secret code of 66 books, bringing the combined awareness to 666. 666 is the magical Hebraic number for the sun, which you will learn much about in this work. It it is also a genealogical bloodline that was sown in the earth as an alien race to mingle among the humans. Of all races, colors and creeds. This race began with their sun god Ra, which in Hebrew means evil, and in Egyptian means sun, which was also the title of Cain, the father to this race of serpents. 666 is a code that means many things, but the code itself is alien in nature. And although it is the number of man, it is not human in origin, it is the appearance of a man. The mixing of DNA to create confusion. This bloodline has ruled this earth ever since, under the guise of gods ruling humans. This race sowed their own seed among humans, and part of that seed was used as a royal bloodline. By retranslating our DNA, let us make man after our own image and likeness. This was their code to create vessels or carriers to serve them as slaves. Humanity was then given a reptilian brain engineered through a DNA splicing to mix with our own human brain. And then they separated an entire lineage using 12 races of people that were chosen due to their closer DNA blood via these gods. A group named Israel or Israel. This group eventually planted their seed into all humanity as a mixture, while a single lineage of blue bloods from this seed remained purer for royalty purposes. Out of this group of races, there was a single individual bloodline that would rule humanity as warlords. This term Israel was about bloodline worship, and it means men that worship the sun god Ra or evil alien race. Ish is Hebrew for male. Ra is equivalent to the sun and or evil, and El is Hebrew for God. Israel is a code for the bloodline lineage. Within this lineage there was a foundational code infrastructure that allowed these alien gods to incarnate into humanity due to a special frequency. We are not talking about a single race of people. We are not talking about Jews here. So get that out of your mind. There are many Jews who are also incarnated as seeds of the Divine Father and Mother. It is a race of aliens that had within their DNA something that could be used to bring in the fallen seed to mix with all of humanity that can be used as carrier hosts for the fallen gods. Remember, the seeds would be sown among the original seed and grow up together until the harvest. Understand a mystery. The seed is not flesh and blood, but what is implanted within the flesh. We are not talking about a specific race, but carrier hosts of the computer program to allow for this nefarious seeding blend to occur. What you are about to learn is that all of this is a simulation. The earth, the people, the universe, the stars, moon, and planets, etc., are all a copy reprogrammed in a virtual reality. The blue bloods protect these vessels with all their powers because they need carrier hosts for their spirit essence to reanimate among humans appearing as we are, but having some ability of recall which can hold parts of their memory while the rest drink of the waters of forgetfulness. After a very long time, all humans have been given this carrier essence through what we call the reptilian brain. Now they can infiltrate all races at any time they desire through what we call reincarnation or reanimation and possession. So therefore, the mystery of iniquity is when the error has been sown alongside of the truth, creating a complexity that will misdirect the souls into a lower vibration of darkness, while seemingly following the light. From this point on, humans have been under control of the number 322 or 3 to 22. A secret order often noted from the Masonic lodges and other secret hidden societies that are represented by this numeric combination. Multiply 3 times 22 and you have their code 66 for their code book. 66 is the numerical code for the fallen angels. 6 is the number code for humans. Together in this mix, we have 666. which means humans and angels are seeded together. But it is even more abominable. 322 is about the seeding of this alien race and when it occurred. And it was placed right inside the Bible/BBL/Babel. Genesis 3-22 reveals the scope of this atrocity and why I decided to reveal this dangerous and most powerful plot against humanity, and yet in a great retrospective. The plot is going to turn into greatness and glory. Genesis 3-22 Now man has become like one of us to know good and evil. This was the beginning of the great abomination that begins to make desolate. Yet it is reversed to make it appear good. Thus, we have the revelation that our world is a mixture of good and evil, angel and devil, children of the Father, and children of Lucifer/Satan, brought to us by the enemy to confuse and compromise. The good news or forbidden knowledge is and always has been that there will be a separation. The truth will prevail and the enemy will be revealed during the harvest cycle that is about to occur. And so also will the true children of the Father and Mother be made manifest. Unless they are compromised in shame and nakedness, and then they must be resided and start again. The mystery of iniquity doth already abound. Only he who now restrains will continue until he is removed, and then the wicked one, will be revealed. The implanted seed of an alien race will finally be revealed. He that hath an ear let them hear, or an eye let them see. The great alien disclosure is not about helpers for humanity but the revealing of the fallen seed that has. All I desire is for you to open your mind to critical thinking and begin to realize that something is very wrong with our accepted world dogma. What I will reveal are discernment keys to allow you to see for yourself that maybe, just maybe, what many have allowed in their thinking could be poisonous. And while it is coming under the guise of truth, it might be deception appearing like an elixir. Alien seed. To be continued.